tucked away in a remote Mexican village shrouded by rugged mountains and dense forests, stands an ancient chapel, its walls whispering tales of the supernatural. This chapel, weathered by time, holds a peculiar artifact, a haunted guitar. This instrument, they say, was birthed centuries ago in the skilled hands of a mysterious musician whose soul now dances on its strings. The story goes that on moonlit nights, when the wind murmurs secrets through the narrow alleyways, the guitar stirs to life, its strings shiver, casting a haunting melody into the air. The notes, spectral and poignant, seem to weave a tale of a forbidden love, a tragic tale from the village's past. The villagers, huddled in their homes, listen in silent awe. Each strum sends shivers down their spines, each note a chilling reminder of the spectral musician's doomed love. On these nights, the haunting melody drifts through the village, a chilling testament to a tragic, forbidden love from long ago. One such listener, a curious and brave young man named Ignacio, finds himself drawn to the legend of the haunted guitar. Ignacio was an adventurer at heart, a young man with a spirit as wild and untamed as the rugged mountains surrounding his village. His vibrant eyes sparkled with curiosity and a thirst for the unknown. But this thirst would soon lead him down a path from which there was no return. Unable to resist the enchanting call of the haunted guitar, Ignacio ventured into the chapel one moonlit night while the village was deep in slumber. The chapel, bathed in a ghostly glow, seemed to welcome him, its ancient walls echoing with the spectral melody of the haunted guitar. As he approached the instrument, the melody seemed to grow stronger, the notes telling a tale of love, loss, and eternal sorrow. Summoning his courage, Ignacio reached out, his hand trembling as it brushed against the cold strings. The moment his fingers made contact, a chilling gust of wind swept through the chapel, snuffing out the flickering candles. The chapel was plunged into darkness, the only sound being the sorrowful tune that now emanated from the guitar, its strings vibrating with an energy that was both terrifying and captivating. Paralyzed by a fear that was quickly replaced by a strange sense of calm, Ignacio listened as the guitar played out his life story. The notes seemed to take on a voice of their own, whispering tales of his joys, his sorrows, his deepest fears, and his unfulfilled dreams. It was as if the ghostly musician sought to share the burden of its tragic tale with him. As the final notes reverberated in the silent chapel, Ignacio felt a chilling presence envelop him. It was a presence filled with sadness and longing, a presence that seemed to reach out to him from the depths of the guitar, seeking solace and companionship in its eternal loneliness. The ghostly musician, it seemed, had found a kindred spirit in Ignacio. As the final notes reverberate in the silent chapel, Ignacio feels a chilling presence envelop him, the ghostly musician seeking solace in his company. From that eerie night, the haunted guitar and Ignacio become inextricably linked. A transformation had swept over the young man, once vibrant and full of life, now a mere vessel of the sorrowful spirit residing within him. His once sparkling eyes dulled, reflecting the depth of the tragedy etched in the chords of the ancient instrument. His days were spent in the company of the haunted guitar, its mournful melody weaving a tragic tale that only he could comprehend. His nights were filled with the spectral whispers of a love that was destined to be lost, a chilling reminder of the spirit trapped within the strings of the guitar. The spectral musician found solace in Ignacio's company. It was as though the two were bound by the threads of a shared sorrow, a bond that transcended the realms of the living and the spectral. The village, once a haven of warmth and camaraderie, was now shrouded in an unshakable darkness. The villagers, once fond of Ignacio, now cast wary glances his way, their jovial conversations replaced by fearful whispers, their laughter drowned by the haunting melody of the cursed guitar. The joyous rhythms that once reverberated through the narrow alleyways were replaced by the spectral notes of the haunted instrument, echoing through the village and chilling the hearts of all who heard it. The haunted guitar, a symbol of a tragic love lost, had become an emblem of fear. Its spectral notes became a haunting lullaby that lulled the village into a restless sleep each night. The villagers lived in the shadow of the haunted instrument, their lives forever marked by its melancholic melody and the young man who had become its vessel. The mournful melody of the haunted guitar continues to echo through the village, a haunting reminder of a love lost and a soul forever trapped in the strings of an ancient instrument. The spectral notes, like whispers in the wind, are a chilling testament to the inescapable bond between Ignacio and the haunted guitar. The tale of their shared sorrow is forever etched in the strings of the ancient instrument, a melody of a love lost and a soul forever bound to the spectral realm.